now.
Okay, so what was I going to
You were talking about Onimusha.
Yeah, okay, so Onimusha is a good series, but I mean, there's so many good series games out there, so many good games that they kill the series too quickly. They end it too quickly, and then they somehow manage to drag out the worst possible game ever created on the face of mankind, sarcasm, to a different extent because of the factor that, like,
Today's standards.
Halo. Halo was dragged out. If they could have made just that game fully dedicated instead of a story mode, they made that game fully dedicated to multiplayer. So they had tons of super awesome features in that game.
Like Team Fortress 2, that's dedicated to multiplayer, and look how big a hit that is.
Yeah.
People are making like parodies. A guy built his entire computer to make it look like a level 3 sentry in that game.
What do you mean build his entire computer?
I'll show you it later on the computer, or I'll send you a link. Basically, he made this. He made that into he basically made that to look like a sentry.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah, Team Fortress 2 has tons of fans.
And it's a good game series. My favorite class is the Pyro, personally.
You mean good game series. There was only 2 games of it. Team Fortress Classic, which is the first Team Fortress, and Team Fortress 2. Where they spent, I think, like 7 or 8 years working on it. Just to work on balance. They remade this game many times because they weren't satisfied with the final product.
But, I mean, most games nowadays, it's either shooting games or the storyline's too rushed or they don't use the console to its fullest extent. But
and games that try to go out of the box are bashed beyond all belief. Remember Alone in the Dark?
Yes, that game looks so sweet, but people said no. Okay, this is another thing. I was actually thinking about this morning. This makes me angry. People find these stupid game reviews from these stupid people who claim to be stupid professionals, and they don't have some stupid license to prove it, or they don't have some sort of job or career, even though there isn't even a job or career to really prove that. Look, stupid games, stupid people. Look, people say games are stupid, and then people are like, someone's like, I think I want to play this game, but before I do it, I'm going to go online and check out what other people thought of it. They see the game and they say, oh, people said this game gets a rating of 0. I'm not going to play it. But it turns out other people rate this game with a rating of 10. Oh, and then they see that rating as well. They're like, I guess I'll just play it. No. You play the game, screw the reviewers, they don't know what they're talking about. If you really
look at other people. Like, reviewers are basically like cattle sheep. You know what they did as soon as GTA 4 came out? That thing got max ratings. Like 10, 10, 10, 10. There's only like a 9.5. 10, 10, 10, A++. Oh my god, it's the perfect game ever. You must own this. It's so good.
When really the Grand Theft Auto series isn't as good because it's always the same storyline. You are.
Well, actually, the storyline is somewhat different here, but
no, but most of the time it's the same storyline. You get taken to a city, and you basically have to go through and complete a bunch of missions and little mini games and do all these little things, and then you beat the game, and once you beat the game, you get all these special things.
And you just free roam.
Yeah.
But that's still good. I mean, it's not as good as everyone hypes it to be, but it's like, it's still pretty fun. I mean, like, what's not fun about hijacking a car, jumping it off a ramp, you jump out, like, maybe have, like, a parachute or something. No. You drive to the airport. Oh yeah, in Grand Theft Auto 4 you can't drive airplanes.
You can't?
You get helicopters.
That's even sweeter.
And then you can even take the police attack choppers, I think, and those have like mounted guns.
Nice.
So you basically take a helicopter, you jump out, you put on a parachute, and you land on a building, you just go rocket crazy. And then, oh yeah, there's an online multiplayer.
See, yeah.
Online co-op.
You know what? I like games where if you can't make your own character, then I like games where you can at least dress your character.
Yeah, that's what they kind of did for the online co-op for GTA 4.
No, that's what they do with most GTA games. Or take for example another game that seemed to be bashed, but at the same time loved by different people was Tenchu Z.
Oh yeah.
I think that game looks awesome because the Tenchu series is a wonderful game. They did a great job.
But it's still hard to pull that off. I mean, I think I'm gonna rent it sometime. Maybe buy it if it's like really cheap.
Same.
Wait, you don't own a 360?
I don't care. I'm still gonna buy it.
Okay. You'll be able to just stare at the case, going like.
No, I have an intention of. I'm gonna get a 360. I have the intention.
Yeah.
But, like most games nowadays, they're boring and they're pointless. So I mean, just try to avoid, English.anime, crummy games, don't read game reviews.
Or at least take like a second look at it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
if it's this bad, and I mean, look at what other people say about it.
Yeah. Oh, and also bug Nintendo and people like that to use the game characters that they make, because like other ones that I can think of just off the top of my head are ones like let me think about this for a sec. Characters like. Okay, I got nothing. I've basically said all the characters I could think of off the top of my head. But, I mean...
Basically, just bug them.
Yeah.
Go like, ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is Nintendo. Use our characters!
Or there's so many characters that they make and they put in games that you don't actually get to play as. Say, for example, one of the characters that I would love to play as, if made possible, would be characters in games, or if they could integrate it a little bit more, is, like, I forgot what it's called, but the game that Pit is in.
Oh, Kid Icarus?
Yes, if they could bring a game, if they could make another game using Pit or characters like that, with the modern day, like with the Wii, that would be awesome.
I hear they're making Mega Man 9.
See? Mega Man series. That went on forever, and it's always a good series. Most of the games...
I hear people think it got stale, though, because...
Yeah, and people seem to say that... I've read some things that people said it was repetitive.
Yeah, because basically the core of the game is basically you go kill a robot master, gain his power, use it against other guys, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
I mean, Mega Man games have changed up a bit, though.
Yeah.
Like another series I heard that people really bashed the living crap of.
To get you, or are you supposed to be walking home?
I'll call her.
I mean, it's just...
She should be coming to get me.
So the series that they've been basically bashing beyond all belief is Mega Man Battle Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's really different. Know why? Because basically that's more like an RPG, and you don't have specific targets.
Speaking of RPGs,
You live a storyline, and you fight enemies using battleships, which I thought was really cool.
Speaking of RPGs, Nintendo doesn't have enough RPGs. It's all about playthrough. They have a couple RPGs. Whereas Microsoft has way too many RPGs, and PlayStation has half RPGs, half not. They did a good job of keeping that balance.
No, I don't think.
I think PlayStation did a good job of keeping balance between different sorts of games, having all variations.
Well, PS2 is kind of like the middle child. It was kind of like
The one with the good graphics and good quality, but not as much processing power.
Yeah, that kind of thing, and plus it was more focused on everyone comes in for the party. Yanpai! Nintendo is kind of the try to be unique guy, and they were kind of more into first party things.
Well, no, Nintendo's games are more party based. If you notice that.
Oh yeah.
Most of their consoles, you can have a group of friends over and play on most of.
Yeah.
All of
Plus, what are you talking about? About they didn't have too many RPGs? You obviously aren't looking. Tales of Symphonia.
They had Nintendo didn't have in my opinion, they didn't have very many well-known RPGs. It seems like, but they had a few good ones that are well-known.
Yeah, they might not have as many as Microsoft, but they're very, very impressive RPGs. Tales of Symphonia is spawning a sequel. Tales of Abyss. What else? Wow, we can't think of any.
See, point proven.
No?
Yeah.
I just don't have any really off the top of my head.
Point proven.
No. Well, then, what about the Xbox? Throw out a few.
Fable.
Alright. But that was also for the PC.
Yeah, okay. I think that's this right there.
I'm thinking about, like, specific, like, games only for, like, that console.
Fable, more
PC.
Yeah, I know.
PC.
The old school games. I forgot what it was called, but there was one that I saw a game preview for. It was like...
Do you want me to help you out here?
No.
Jade Empire?
Jade Empire was an active time. That was they had that on PC as well.
No, they did?
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
They're actually making a newer version for it for the PC.
So basically, you're wrong, and I'm making a part 5 now. No.